España! Spain! Is this the best country in Europe for biking? No, of course it isn't. That's just YouTube clickbait. There can't be one best country for anything. But don't go anywhere, because there is a lot to be said for biking in Spain. Okay, let's roll it. Hello, welcome to An Ordinary World. I'm Ferdia. I have spent a lot of time riding motorbikes around every corner of Spain, so I wanted to make this video to share some of my experiences and pointers with anyone who's considering motor travel of any kind around the Iberian Peninsula. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Here are 5 things that make travel in Spain, especially motorbike travel, a guaranteed enjoyable time. Number 1, and it's the obvious, especially for us Northern Europeans, it's the weather. It's March. I'm in Andalusia and it's about 26, 27 degrees. Of course, it's not like that year-round everywhere. On the south and southeast coast, you can be guaranteed good spells nearly year-round. In the north and northwest, however, it rains a lot more. That said, summer across the board in Spain is generally going to be hot and dry. But you need to be careful here, because in summer, I mean hot. Hot, hot, hot. Here in Andalusia, for example, summer temperatures are often around 40 degrees. I have suffered heat stroke on the bike before. You really have to sometimes plan your day around riding in the morning or in the evening and just calling it quits in the middle of the day, because it does get hot on that asphalt. You need to remember to stay hydrated and take regular breaks if you're riding in the summer. It is dangerous. But in general, the weather in Spain, I mean, it's Spain. It's what it's known for. Enough said. Number 2, and this is the less obvious one, it's Spanish daily routine. Here in Spain, it is perfectly normal to be having dinner at 9, 10 p.m. And that is incredibly advantageous if you're riding all day and you don't want to stop before it gets dark to eat. Nearly every village in town will have a bar, a taberna, even a restaurant, and it will stay open until late, meaning you can get food at the end of your day when you're ready. You don't have to plan your day around restaurants or supermarkets closing before 8 p.m. Giving you the freedom to ride all day and make the most out of the daylight hours. And actually, on this topic, I have to put this in because my girlfriend is Spanish. If you do eat out in a restaurant in Spain, please, please, please do not order a paella and a sangria. Every region in Spain has its own culinary specialities, its own regional delicacies. Especially if you're in a touristy area, make the effort to get out of there, because they will feed you sangria and paella until it's coming out of your ears, or more likely your wallet. Have a look around you, see what locals are eating, and even if you don't know what it is, just point to it and say, I'll have one of them. Give it a shot, try it, you have nothing to lose. Number 3, roads. So whether you're touring or you're off-roading, there are enough roads in Spain to keep you going a lifetime. I sometimes think the Spaniards just build roads for the crack, like they're good road builders. They love building roads. Oh my God, they build roads even when there's no need for a road. And the vast majority of them are very good quality and well signposted. And of course, motorways connect every single urban centre. They're often very modern and they're often not tolled, which is huge. You can travel around the country very quickly for very little, excluding petrol costs, of course. The one exception to this would probably be the region around Extremadura and that part of Portugal where the motorway network isn't quite as developed. And that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy riding in that area, because the roads are wiggly roads like the one I just rode up here on. And when you're riding those roads, staying off the motorways, as great as they are, you really do get a taste of the life of the country that you're riding through, which is the whole point. Number 4, accommodation. Campers. Wild camping is technically illegal in Spain, but it's a big country, so use your discretion. Campsites, it's a mixed bag. Look, the tourist infrastructure in Spain is probably second to none. There are ample campsites all over the country. However, in my experience, they tend to be quite expensive. The most expensive in my experience was of course on the Costa del Sol, and that was nearly 30 quid for one night for a bike, one person, and a tent. So yeah, camping does get a bit pricey if you can't find affordable campsites. That said, hotels are the complete flip side. In pretty much every town across Spain, you will find an affordable, good quality, often family run small hotel. It is very easy to get a good bed, a good room, and a good shower for less than 50 quid. Which after a day's riding, sometimes you don't want to be crawling into that tent, especially in the winter.
Hello, darkness, my old
And aside from that, there are plenty of budget hotels along motorways and bigger cities like the Ibis Budget chain. So you'll be sorted for accommodation. That is never a worry in Spain. And finally, number 5, there's Spain itself. This country is huge. You could ride around Spain your whole life and never get bored. It's just that varied. There are mountains, valleys, plains, beaches, hills, forests, whatever. You name it, they've got it. Spain has pretty much everything. Fantastic landscapes, beautiful nature, and of course the Spanish themselves, who are just fantastic people. I can't say anything bad about them, and I'm not being paid to say that. So as you can see, yeah, I'm probably pretty biased, but Spain, trust me, is a biker's paradise. So that's it. I hope this video was of some value to you. If you enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing. We're a very small channel, so your subscription will go a long way. I really appreciate it. Thank you. If you have any questions about Spain, put it in the comments. I'll be here for a while longer, so I might get around to making a video specifically responding to your question. So I'm going to keep going. I'll see you on the road.